So hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, and in this video we are going to see the machine AttackerKB in the Tryhackme. So let's get started. So first of all, let's join the room. So I've already joined it and I have already connected to OpenVPN of Tryhackme. So first of all, let's read this. So you can read this and I'm gonna do the main part. So go to task 2, deploy the machine. And okay, so here we have the IP address. So first of all we will do the nmap scan with the sorry APNP, and let's scan the top 10,000 ports and the IP address. So okay, sorry, I missed something. Let's try it again. And map svp okay, okay, so let's try this again. And map svpna and top 10,000 ports and IP address. Okay, so now it is working. So this will gonna take some time, so I'm gonna pause the video till the nmap scan is completed, and we will get back when the scan is completed. Okay, so our scan is completed and we can see that only one port is open here, which is 10,000, and it is a HTTP port with the service webmin running on it. So let's try this in our browser and with the 10,000 port, and here you can see the error document false. But before that, let's get here deploy the virtual machine. We have deployed it, scan machine, then map. What non-standard service can be found running on the high port? So okay, so what service is running on it? We have the webmin httpd, and so let's try webmin and it is correct. For the enumerate this service, what version of it is running on. So let's see the way it is, the version, what version it is running on. So it is miniserve 1.890. okay, so 1.890, and this is the web page generated by the service. You should encounter an error. Okay, we have encountered it due to SSL being present. Change the URL to the use HTTPS and ignore the exception. Okay, so we have to use the HTTPS instead of HTTP. After this, view the certificate. What host name can we find on the cert details? Okay, so it is the process of viewing the certificate. So first of all, let's change it to the HTTPS instead of HTTP. Try this. Sorry. Okay, so here type HTTPS and advanced accept errors can continue, and let's wait for this. So till then, let's see what is the next. So on Firefox you can view this by clicking on I in the URL, then the arrow in connections, more information, then view the certificate on security tab. So okay, it is loading. Till then, we can read adjust your etc host file accordingly to include the newly discovered hostname and revisit the page in question. Note that this will confirm that the service we previously discovered using nmap is correct. Okay, so we don't need to do that. It is saying that okay, so we have a login page here. So what it is saying, it is saying to view the certificate in the I button, connection the arrow, then in the more information in the security tab we can view the certificate. Okay, so let's see what next we have to do. So what host name can we find under cert details? Okay, so we can find the host name in the details section in the issuer, and we can see e is equals to root at source. So the host name may be the source, So let's try the source. And okay, so we have the source as a host name, then learning to fly. Okay, so the next task is learning to fly. It is introduction to attacker KB. You can read this. And so next thing, the first, let's navigate to attacker KB for our purpose. Okay, so let's move to attacker KB for our purpose. Think of attacker KB similar to exploit DB. So exploit DB is similar to exploit DB. You can search what exploit DB is if you don't know that, but with a higher degree of information surrounding vulnerabilities and exploit. Okay, and so let's complete it. And AKB allows us to search the various vulnerability via the search bar at the top right. Okay, and so we have attacker KB here, the same page. So it shows here. Take a look through assessment for the vulnerability. As an attacker, we can use the information posted here by other member to determine how well okay you can read this. Similarly, as a defender, okay, allowing us to gauge how quickly we need to patch them, which version of webmin is immediately vulnerable to this exploit. So let's search the webmin, and we have shown the version, I think 1.8.90. okay, and so let's try that version first, and it is correct. Okay, and we can see here webmin password changes CGI command. Okay, so sorry, let's zoom in. And here it is also given the version 1.890. And okay, so what next we have to do? What type of attack was this? Note, we are looking for how this was added to the code for webmin. Okay, let's move to the hint. You can find this in the assessment on AKB at the time of writing. This can be found on the top voted assessment for this vulnerability. Okay, so in that first, the top rated vulnerability is here. This was a supply chain attack. So it is asking for what type of attack was this. So let's try the supply chain attack. And okay, it is correct. Can you find a link to post on webmin's website explaining what happened, what day was webmin informed of an 0-day exploit? Okay, so you can find the webmin's website. For the answer, I have copied the formatting for the date and year directly from the original post. So okay, let's read the question again. Can you find a link to a post on the webmin's website explaining what happened, what day was? Okay, so maybe it is the link given here. So we can find something here. What we have to find is what day was webmin informed of a 0-day exploit. So here are some dates given. The April 2018 webmin development server was exploited. The vulnerable file was reverted to checked in version from GitHub. On September 10, 20, the vulnerable build server was decommissioned. On August 17, 2019, we were informed that a 0-day exploit. Okay, so here we are given the 0-day exploit and it is a date. And okay, so let's try and copy and paste this. And okay, it works. So okay, moving forward, we have the last but certainly not least. Let's find the link to our exploit. We can see in the assessment then a metasploit module was added. Okay, so here I think there is also a link given. Yes, here is the exploit module. It is a GitHub link. Okay, so let's see what we can see in the assessment. Then a metasploit module was added for this backdoor. What pull number was this added in? So here we have given the pull number. Let's copy this, paste it here and submit it. Okay, we have done it. Once we have located exploit, Let's move on to the task 4. So task 4 is blasting away, and let's read this now. Launch Metasploit now. Okay, so let's launch our Metasploit. So it is launching now, and we have completed it with Metasploit open search. We have to search the vulnerability. We will do that when our Metasploit launched. Now that we have selected our exploit, set the option provided appropriately beyond our host and allows. What is the third option? We must set to true. Okay, so let's first search our vulnerability webmin. So we have the password change.cgi backdoor as we have seen in the attacker KB. So let's copy this, use, and let's see options. So set our host first. What is our host? Here it is. Paste it here. Now set L host. So for that, first we have to find our IP, and here we have our IP. Let's copy this, paste it here. Now it is asking what is the third option we need must set to true. So let's see what needed to be true. It is no, no, yes, yes, and we have set our host, our port already set, SRV host, SRV port. It need not to be set, but wait, it is false. Okay, so maybe we have to change this to true, because I don't think anything else which need to be set as a true. So let's try set true be true, but before that let's check it here that it needs to be set or not by typing SSL. Okay, it is true. Enter and run the exploit. Okay, run it, and we will wait for it to running. And we have command shell open, type ls, we got it. And now run the exploit. What is the user flag? Let's see the hint. So user.txt can typically be found in the home directory. Okay, so let's see what's inside the home. And we have the dark, so let's move inside dark, home, dark. And okay, let me zoom for you so that you can see it clearly. Okay, so let's move to home, dark, and here we have the user.txt. So let's see what's inside user.txt, and here we have our flag. Copy this flag and paste it here. And okay, so what's about the root flag? So this can be found in the root and root.txt. So let's try it. Root root.txt, and we got it. Copy this, paste it here, and we completed our machine. And our machine is completed, and that's all for this video. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon in the next video.